Alright, so zerachiel was released for a couple of days now. I thought I'd give my 2 cents of the card and do a little thing I like to call a combo check at the end of me reviewing zerachiel. So zerachiel is a grade 3, obviously. Imaginary gift for protect for its gift, 12k, and it has a vanguard or rear guard skill. Vanguard and rear guard skill, sorry. During your turn, whenever a card has been put into the damage zone, all units in the front row gain 3,000 power. So I was hoping it would be a offensive and a defensive play, but it only says during your turn, and it's continuous. So from what I'm hearing, that you really can't stack it. So that's one thing. I mean, I guess if you did stack it, it'd be kind of different, and if it was like during either player's turn, I think it would be kind of ridiculous. That's just me. But the card that kind of really makes it take the cake, honestly, is its other skill. When into the damage zone, it's an act. If your opponent's vanguard is a grade 3 or higher, and if this card is put into is face up into the damage zone, take the top card of your deck, put into your damage zone face down, and if you do that, you can pretty much superior ride this card. Alrighty, so let me go into combo check now. What is a good combo? The ones I could actually find, at least, is this pair. I think it's probably the most obvious pair. Nurse of Broken Heart, pretty much the card that was pretty much used in a lot in Angel Feather decks and G Standard during the time. So right now, this pretty much could be an offensive defensive play. With zerachiel, just put one card into your damage zone. Most likely, if you already have the GB, provided if you can't stride, you can actually, if you have 2 of these on board, you pretty much gain high numbers in the offensive ability in terms of gaining 3 plus 2 plus another 2. Pretty much putting it up to a total of 7,000 power, which is pretty decent if my math's not incorrect. So that's, I wouldn't say it's, at least to me, I guess it wouldn't be the most optimal, but that's something that's there if you want to go try it out. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying whatever I found. Now, let's go on to this one. For those who've been playing Vanguard back in the day, Candle Celestial Zerachiel, I think that's her name is. These two pretty much go great together, and this is for more of a turn where you go second, and I'm about to show you in a minute why. So what the grade 2 does, Candle Celestial Zerachiel, okay, she's at 8k, so she may not be hitting certain numbers, but I guess it's fine if you want to do the combo. So what she does on place from the hand: Counterblast 1 when placed on rearguard. If your vanguard is an Angel Feather, you may pay the cost, and if you do, search your deck for an Angel Feather and put it into your damage zone. Face up. If you put a card into your damage zone this way, take one card face up from your damage zone and put it into your drop zone. So what does this mean? It said angel feather, right? So zerachiel is an angel feather. You can search out zerachiel with a counter blast of 1 and put it face up into your damage zone. And just trade in another card that you really don't want in there. So let's paint a scenario here. Let's say you just rode on to zerachiel and got your protect gift. And this is when you go second. You either have the option to ride then stride, or stay on the grade 3 and do some other shenanigans. So you have your options there. If you just finish riding after this, then you place zerachiel right onto the rearguard circle and activate the skill. Search your deck for another copy of zerachiel. Put it into your damage zone. You activate the damage zone zerachiel skill. Your opponent is a grade 3 at that time, assuming that he is. Unless he didn't like misride or like chose to be grade stuck for whatever reason. What you can do is use the damage zone zerachiel skill. Once again, superior ride zerachiel on top of zerachiel and get yourself another imaginary gift protect. Providing that you actually do have the counter blast to do so. I mean, with zerachiel's skill, if you just so happen to have one of these guys face up, and hopefully you do. So if you have up to like 2 or 3, if that's somehow, well, it's possible, yeah, because you're going to be switching out cards from your hand or your damage zone. But mainly with this combo, you can get more than at least up to 2. You can get up to more than 2 gifts in a turn. So, like I said, you have your options. You either stride, or you can strengthen up your defense. But that's kind of what I think. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm sorry if I rambled on a little bit. Hope you guys are enjoying your night. Let me know what you think of this combo. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you later.